Saturday, friends. I have the day off. Technically, I don't have the day off. I'm gonna end up having to work tonight because one of my staff just called in. But I have the day off. Sam is with the two other boys at basketball. And then my mom is taking the two older boys home for a sleepover for tonight. We are moving rooms. My brother-in-law is here, and we are going to be switching this stuff in the boys' little room into our room, which is a lot bigger in the closet. It's like twice the size. As we start to try to get Judson to sleep through the night and do sleep training, I felt like it was weird to do, or almost counterproductive, to do sleep training methods in our room and have him comfortable sleeping with them in our room where his crib is currently, and then have him have to do it all over again when we switch rooms. So no time better than now, because the kid is basically 11 months old and mama wants some sleep. So I need to go through the closets. Here's the issue. Judson was not letting me get anything done, and I finally nursed him to sleep, and he's sleeping in his crib, which is in my room where the most work needs to get done. My job while they're at basketball is to empty the little stuff so that when they come, they can move the big stuff. I have zero motivation. I've had zero caffeine. So, yeah, I need to get to work. I'm trying to decide how we're going to have our room. So, let's see. Their beds are a full-length bed, so our bed would be just as long. So, I'm trying to decide. This is really hard to show. But I'm trying to decide if we should have our bed like here in the middle of our nightstand and and then put our huge tall dresser right there. But if we put our tall dresser right here, this closet door is not going to open. And then I thought maybe it'd fit here, but it won't. And then I guess our only other option is to have it right here. So like when you walk in our room, the first and only thing you're going to see is our dresser. I don't know at all. Half of me wants to just get rid of it, the dresser, not use it, and keep it in the boys' room. But I don't know if they can actually use it because the boys' closet's a disaster right now. But there's also this dresser that just has like shorts and stuff in it. But I was like, if I left this, because I get rid of half of Sam's clothes, because all of my clothes are hung up. So my clothes will take this side, and then I have like an organizer that goes down here. So if I move this off to the side and Sam put like his jeans and underwear and all of that he has in the dresser currently in here and his hung up clothes, and then I can get some more bins to organize up here because mine will take up a large portion of that too. Then we could do without another dresser in here and have more space. This is the boys' dresser now, and it works really great for the two boys because they have like their pants, their underwear and socks, and then their jammies, and then their shirts are hung up. But once Judson gets bigger, and then the other problem is that the other dresser is just too big. They wouldn't be able to get anything in it and out of it anyways. And not to mention the dressers are TV stands, so it's gonna have to be in here. The dresser is probably gonna have to be right there. But then I was like, well, what if we put the bed this way? You would only have like this much room to walk around the bed to the other side. And it still doesn't solve our dresser issue. It's honestly kind of bittersweet. This has been my baby's room for 3.5 years. And yeah, these curtains will match my bedspread I have now, but they're not my fave. I swear I had 3 of them up here. Where did the third go? So, this is the baby's room before. Me and my homely looking self is on its way to the gas station. I have been commissioned to buy caffeine, so excited about that. Ooh, there's an estate moving sale. I don't need more crap. Anyways, so that is where I am headed. Yes, last night one of my really close friends had a really close call in her car. And I'm like so thankful that she's okay. But she was driving right by my house actually. I actually drove up to it and then turned off because traffic was so bad. Anyways, she was driving home from work and it's like 8:15 I think she said it was, and a semi ran into the back of her car, just like out of nowhere. It ran into the back of her car, her Subaru, or like smashed into like the back door and like the back bumper area of her Subaru, and it spun her around and sent her across the traffic, down the median, and onto incoming traffic, past the oncoming traffic and onto the other side, and like the fence guardrail on the side is what stopped her from going even further or whatever. But like highways out here, she was probably going 65, 75 miles an hour, and she walked away, like literally walked away from the accident. She just left the ER to get checked out, and she is okay, and like went out to lunch, and her body's still in shock and she's really sore, so they're gonna have her go back in a couple days. But like, she walked away from that. Like, how is that even possible? But you want to know what's really stupid is the douchebag driver looked at her and said, well, like, as soon as he like realized like she was not dead, and he was like, well, I better start looking for other jobs now. Are you kidding me? No. Another rant. Van is pulling out in front of me. So lovely of you. My teeth are like yellowish, and I've been using Young Living's Thieves toothpaste for like 3 or 4 months, and ever since we stopped using like Colgate Total Whitening like we used to, my teeth have gotten really yellow, and I haven't changed my caffeine habits or anything like that. And so I love that Thieves is good for your body, but man, I'm missing my whitish teeth. Headband keeps like shooting off my head because I don't have enough hair to keep it on anymore. Like a little baby ponytail. That's one thing, is I like my short hair, but like if I just let it air dry, it's funky looking, and so I have to straighten it, I have to blow dry it, I have to curl it. So that's why I got short hairs, because then I couldn't just do what I'm doing today. But I'm not going to get ready and dressed up in order to sweat and move things around. Here it is. So we have Judson's crib, bucket of stuffed animals, the boys' dresser with the diaper changing stuff, and the heater, Jaden and JoJo's bed. Look at all this extra room in here. That's the garbage for the diapers will stay in here, but those kind of things are actually supposed to be being hung up by my husband somewhere else. And then we have Judson's clothes and the diaper station, and we just put the TV and stuff there so they can all see. The closet isn't done. I actually just shoved everything in here. But that dresser was always in their closet. Jaden's clothes, their hampers, our hamper that I need to just wash the clothes and move the hamper. JoJo's clothes, extra beddings or piggy banks, since Judson will be able to get into them. I don't want him to get those. And then when I move this, you'll be able to access this thing of Judson, and it's got like blankets and swimsuits up there and like big other size clothes in there. So that's the room, but it like seriously is huge in here. I could put at least 2 more kids in this room. Sam and I joked we could put 1 more of these on top of here. So 3 kids, and then we could do another one over here and do 3 more kids. So maybe we'll just start doing it like Duggar style. This is the aftermath of stuff that needs to be put away. And this is our room now. So this is what we decided worked the best. I left this thing here so we could put the heater on it. And then I'm going to sleep on this side because Sam is really bad at closing his drawers on his dresser, and I don't feel like tripping on them. So there's ours. We have the TV at a semi-angle, otherwise we can't see it at all. The closet, I know it looks like you can't fit them or like you can't open it, but that's what it is. So now we need to move that stuff and this stuff into their room. But I'm good for tonight. Our living room is a disaster too, and I'm just gonna hide in my clean room and pretend that it is, whole house is clean.